all of you. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss about the healthcare schemes which were proposed by the government of India. So basically in this lecture we are going to see or discuss the healthcare schemes or the national healthcare schemes which are proposed and given by the government of India for the benefit of their citizens. So in this lecture we know that there is a healthcare delivery system is established in India, and government regulates the health sector and the provide the health benefits to their citizens. In regards to that, the government provides some of the health schemes, some of the national health schemes which will be helpful for the citizens to improve their health, to get their life style in a better way and get a healthy and fit life. So there are many of these schemes which were proposed by the government of India for the benefit of their citizens to improve their health. So in this lecture we are going to see what are the different healthcare schemes that are given by our government of India, and also we will see that what all the benefits of these different types of health schemes are there in India. The objective of this lecture is that the students will be able to know that what are the different schemes that are proposed by the government of India for their benefit of the citizens of India, and what are their benefits and how do we implement those schemes in our country citizens or people. So as we know that India is a very large populated country, and there is a lack of access of proper health care, which will be a major problem in India to provide a better and a very good healthcare delivery to the citizens. Also, it addresses a lot of issues which are due to overpopulation. The government has also introduced many healthcare schemes over the years. These schemes are launched under the National Health Mission. Under the National Health Mission, the government of India launched a lot of different healthcare schemes. Their aim is to make the healthcare more accessible and affordable for all the sections of the society, either it is for the lower, higher or the middle society, including the children, women and others. Especially the government organizes or provide a lot of schemes for those population who live below poverty line, BPL, because they live in an unhygienic condition. They are not having a lot of finances to maintain their healthy life. So government assist them, government provide them a lot of facilities which are going to help them to live a better and healthy life. So because of this, the government used to plan, used to give a lot of camps, organizes camps, rural camps, urban camps, to benefit those people who are not able to afford the healthcare treatment charges. So if we look forward that what is the benefits of the healthcare systems or schemes, we will see these are the policies which are offered. We will see that these are the policies which are offered at the low prices to encourage the people below poverty line, that is BPL, to avail the insurance and to ensure the proper poor people to have some of sort of the insurance cover. The expenses was taken care by the government themselves. They are giving the treatment for free of cost to those who are not having much of finances and those who are having the below poverty line situation conditions. So to protect the people from higher medical expenses at the time of illness. So the main aim of providing these national health schemes or the different types of delivery systems to benefit those who are not having the financial adequate amount of financial assistance. So the list of government healthcare schemes in India, if we look forward, one of the scheme is Ayushman Bharat Yojana. If we see that this is Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. PMJA. It is a scheme of the Government of India to provide free access to healthcare for about 40% of the people in India or people of our country. So if we look forward for this type of scheme given by government, this is mainly for those who are having the low financial assistance and those who have low income below poverty line. This is to give them the free access of healthcare, at least 40% in our country people. Ayushman Bharat Yojana was launched on the date of September 25, 2018 in the uh, in the India, and it is the world's largest government sponsored healthcare program. So Ayushman Bharat Yojana is also important from this point of view that it is one of the largest government sponsored healthcare program. The Ayushman Bharat Yojana is a health insurance scheme for the poor people, for those people who are not able to pay their bills, who are not able to pay their medical fees. So it is for them only. It also offers the health cover of rupees 5 lakh per family. It is a very big amount for any of the family. It covers 5 lakh rupees per family, and it was given by the government only on the annual basis, and it is payable premium is 30 rupees. So you can see how it is useful and helpful for those who are not having financial, those who are having financial crisis. It is very beneficial to those people who are below poverty line. Next is the features of the Ayushman Bharat Yojana. That what are the features of this Ayushman Bharat Yojana? If we see, it is going to provide you a cover of 5 lakh per family per annum for the medical treatment in empaneled hospitals, both public and private. So it is applicable in the public hospitals also, government hospitals, as well as in the private hospitals. So there is no restriction on the family size, age or the gender. It covers the 3 days of hospitalization and 15 days of post hospitalization. So it includes diagnostic care, expenses and medicines also. So it providing access for free COVID testing also. So it is one of the major benefit of this Ayushman Bharat Yojana. Another Yojana or another government scheme, if we look forward, will be Divyangjan Swalamban Yojana. It is a prestigious healthcare scheme for the persons having disabilities or the persons with disabilities. It was launched on the date of 2nd October 2015, and it is to improve the general health condition and quality of life of the persons who are suffering from the disabilities or who are living with the disabilities. So to provide affordable health insurance to persons with blindness, low vision, leprosy, hearing impairment, locomotor disability, mental retardation and mental illness. All these types of conditions are being covered under this Divyangjan Swalamban Yojana. OPD cover for the corrective therapy up to rupees 10,000 per year for a person with disability. The government will going to pay this amount of money annually to the person who are having disability for their OPD treatments. Person with multiple disabilities, cerebral palsy, autism are not covered under this scheme. Rashtriya Arogya Nidhi RAN. The Rashtriya Arogya Nidhi, it is also another uh, scheme which was set up to the government to provide the financial assistance to the patients living below poverty line. It is also one of the scheme of the government of India that is going to benefit those people who are living the below poverty line and who are suffering from major life-threatening disease to receive medical treatment at any of the super specialty hospital or institute of other government hospital. Under the RAN, resolving funds have been set up in these 13 central government hospitals and institutions located all over the India for providing financial assistance for the treatment of up to 2 lakh rupees. So this is also one of the big amount which was given by the government of India. It is also one of the scheme that is helpful for those who are not having adequate amount of money to spend on themselves or for their life and health. So Rashtriya Arogya Nidhi ran one of the important scheme of the government of India to give the health benefit to the people who are living the below poverty line. राष्ट्रीय बल स्वास्थ्य कर्मी कार्यक्रम RBSK. Another important initiative aiming at the early identification and early intervention for children from the birth of to 18 years. And it is going to cover 4 Ds that are defect at birth, deficiencies, disease, developmental delays including the disability. So these are the 4 Ds which were covered under this राष्ट्रीय बल स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रम RBSK. Under the National Rural Health Mission, significant progress has been made in reducing mortality rate in children. This would be reached by early detection and management of conditions that were not addressed comprehensively in the past. So this is also one of the important national healthcare scheme given by the government of India for the benefit of the citizens of the country. The government scheme for community immunization. If you look forward, the mission Indradhanush is one of the scheme for the community immunization and depicting 7 colors of the rainbow providing vaccination to the 7 vaccine preventable diseases which include diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus and polio, tuberculosis, measles and hepatitis. The Mission Indradhanush MI is a community immunization scheme and it is aimed at achieving the target of India's full immunization coverage. Its primary goal is to ensure full immunization with all available standard vaccines for children aged up to 2 years and pregnant women. Disease-centric healthcare schemes. The government has various schemes, policies for prevention, control and eradication of certain diseases. They include National AIDS Control Organization NACO, revised National Tuberculosis Control Program, then National Tobacco Control Program NTPC, under which the DOTS program also is one of the program to eradicate the tuberculosis. NACO focuses on prevention control of HIV/AIDS. RNTPC is for early diagnosis intervention in the TB cases and also provide free services to underprivileged people. NTPC aims to combat tobacco addiction and smoking in India. Under the National Health Mission, the government has launched several schemes like reproductive, maternal, newborn, child, adolescent health. So National Leprosy Eradication Program, Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana, Pulse Polio, Integrated Child Developmental Services, Central Government Health Scheme CGHS. All these comes under the National Health Mission and these are launched by the Government of India for the benefit of our citizens. Drawbacks. If we look forward, what are the drawbacks in the healthcare system in India today? It will include corruption mainly. One of the most important thing that is going to damage the whole structure of the healthcare system in India is corruption. Corruption in the healthcare, corruption in the hospitals, corruption in the testing diagnostic labs. So all this are going to affect the healthcare system. Then low quality care. We are not having or getting a good quality of care. So low quality of care is also one of the drawback for our country's healthcare system. Unhappiness with the system. Also one of the major cause that is not going to benefit the people for their healthcare system. Unhappiness with the system. The system is not very good to work. The atmosphere is not very good to work. Everybody is corrupted. Nobody is trying to get or provide a better life, or nobody is thinking about the country. Everybody is becoming very cunning and selfish actually. Then unethical, lack of accountability, unethical care, overcrowding of the clinics. The ratio of the patient is to doctor is not very good. That is why we are not having a very good healthcare system. Lack of public health knowledge, awareness among the people, common people, barrier of the access services and the medicines, poor cooperation between the public and the private spheres. All these are the drawbacks for the healthcare delivery system, because of which we are not getting a quality of care, we are not getting a good healthcare system in our country. So if we want to improve our healthcare system, we need to have a transparency by the accreditation of the hospital and healthcare providers, regulating distribution and sales of drugs, improve infrastructure, incentives of the professionals, and improve frontline professionals also. All these are the steps if we take, then we are going to definitely improve the healthcare scheme or system in India. So what we have studied in the whole lecture, we have studied that the government has proposed a lot of healthcare schemes in our country for the benefit of our citizens. Healthcare benefits, the government has proposed a lot of schemes like Arogya Setu app or other schemes which are going to help the patient people of India. Then we have seen what are the benefits of the healthcare delivery system and how it is going to help. So by healthcare delivery system, the government has give a lot of schemes which are helpful for those people who are below poverty line, who cannot have a lot of money to spend on their health. So government provide the money to them to get a better life and health. The government took all the expenses and provide them the treatment for free of cost. Then we have seen what are the drawbacks. The drawbacks could be corruption, the drawbacks could be lack of quality of care. All these are the drawbacks. So we have seen all these things, or we have learned all these things in this lecture. So what we have studied in the whole lecture, we have studied that the government has proposed a lot of healthcare schemes in our country for the benefit of our citizens. Healthcare benefits, the government has proposed a lot of schemes like Arogya Setu app or other schemes which are going to help the patient people of India. Then we have seen what are the benefits of the healthcare delivery system and how it is going to help. So by healthcare delivery system, the government has give a lot of schemes which are helpful for those people who are below poverty line, who cannot have a lot of money to spend on their health. So government provide the money to them to get a better life and health. The government took all the expenses and provide them the treatment for free of cost. Then we have seen what are the drawbacks. The drawbacks could be corruption, the drawbacks could be lack of quality of care. All these are the drawbacks. So we have seen all these things, or we have learned all these things in this lecture.